welcome to the Coon Rapids Ice Center for CTN's live coverage of boys high school hockey. Tonight, the Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids squad hosts the team from Armstrong Cooper, Joe Yund, along with Howie Shapiro and Jerry Grant for tonight's action. And Jerry, two teams very, very close, both looking for something positive early in the season.
They both are, but the one difference I think this evening is Coon Rapids scores more goals than Armstrong does. So that's one thing that Coon Rapids, Spring Lake Park will have to keep going, scoring goals.
Well, and Howie, both teams without some key pieces tonight, and we'll see how much that factors in, because the names that are associated will definitely have an impact.
Yeah, SLPCR missing Teddy Wackman and Caden Elfin. That's a lot of points, a lot of offense for this team, and the Wings are missing a player too. Broke his wrist. Hobie Skolstad, and he was a leader on that team, and with a couple of goals and assists going into the season. So big difference there.
Yeah, he was one of three guys at the top of their leaderboard. They don't score a lot. Three guys that are have 5 goals, so averaging a point per game, and they're going to lean on them even harder now moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. They're gonna have to, because this is an opportunity. As we're going to take a look at Lewis Makozak, and Lewis is a leader on the field. He brings a lot of energy to this squad. And when I was talking to Coach Charleston, he said, yeah, he's a key cog to what they do. And as he goes, so does this wing squad.
Yeah, and for the SLPCR squad, averaging almost 5 goals per game. Jackson Engberg, a fantastic start to his year. He has scored at least once in every game so far.
Yeah, he's leading scorer. He's got 7 goals, 2 assists for 9. Just one ahead of Elephant, who's not here tonight. But Engberg, the way he gets it done is he uses his speed. When we saw the one game we did earlier, when he took over in the third period, he is able to use his speed, get going in the neutral zone. It's hard to catch him once he gets going.
Well, only a couple more of these home games. A rare start for SLPCR. 6 of their first 7 games on home ice. They've got him here tonight against the Wings, and then outdoor on Hockey Day, Coon Rapids on Saturday. They want to get a couple of wins if they can. Both games will be right here on CTN. The puck drops between SLPCR and Armstrong Cooper right after this on CTN. Back at the creek, just about ready to get this one started. A little bit of a stutter start with our anthem this evening. The crowd, while it may be a little bit sparse, was ready to join in song and help the struggling PA system complete the national anthem so we can get this one underway.
And they did. They knew the words.
They did. That's a good thing.
That was good. Well, Howie, what are you looking for in the first minute or so?
I could use a hot dog.
Oh, okay.
Wait. Oh, we're talking about hockey. Yeah.
Right.
So I'm just going through some of the keys from Coach Gagnon, and they want to do a better job of breaking out of their own end.
Yeah.
They said they've been able to do a good job creating opportunities by hunting the puck.
Okay.
Now they need support on both ends, especially defensively. They want to do a better job of playing in front of Lewick and getting the puck away, because in that game against St. Louis Park, for example, they kind of let him hang out to dry a little bit. He saw a lot of shots right in front of the net, made some nice saves, but it was difficult for him. They're trying to avoid that tonight.
Yeah, I like to see him play a full game, Joe, because as we talked earlier, 2 games out of the last 3, they've had good leads going into the third, and they've given them up by letting their team score 4 goals in a row. So they have to get over that.
Yep, and that was the knock again against that very good Coon Rapids squad last season, is they were one of the top scoring teams in the state, but they struggled to keep it out of their net. SLPCR that way, 24 goals for, 24 against through 5 games so far this season. That's a 4.8 goals per game average. Good on the offensive end, not so good at the defensive end. SLPCR able to force it into the wing zone, but not able to get any possession. Now Armstrong Cooper gets a look on offense, and they're going to jump on the exit attempt. A little bit of sloppy play in the defensive end. Lewick has seen enough. He'll cover it up, and we'll get a face-off to his right.
A good pinch by Cassidy on the right side here as he got to that puck first before the Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids player and able to keep it in.
Well, one of the things Coach Charleston said, we've got to be more mentally strong. He said that, in that game, in that 8-0 loss to Rogers, they were down just 3-0 going into the third and felt that they were exhausted, not physically, but more mentally.
Yeah. And that's what happens when the other team outshoots you, because eventually you're saying, well, they're racking up the shots, and it was 41-12 at the end of that game. So,
Rogers right now ranked number 7. Good chance in close for Gladney, shut down by Lewick. Lindquist skates with it, flips it out to center, swept in by Sukup. Sukup out to the line, and that got past, and here comes Gladney. Another chance down the wing, fires wide, far side, and it will get out, and that'll be icing, and hit by Sukup right there at the end.
Right as we get going, Joe, I'm seeing the same problems I've seen a few times with this squad. Odd man rushes, guys coming down the wing with no one covering them and not taking care of your defensive responsibilities. So just have to tighten that up.
We just talked about, strong D is going to be important for them.
It was nice because Walter finally got there, but get there fast.
Bushy able to skate to center, play it in deep. Will stop up behind the net. Scooped up there by Dorgas. To get it out to center. Tranby will send it right back in on net. Malsha leaves it there. They'll break out near side. Played out to center. Tranby stops it up. Bouncing puck. Kish tried to get a piece, could not settle it. Wings able to get it into the SLPCR zone. Quick regroup. Kish got into the zone, but then taken away with numbers. Back the other way. Northrop a shot. Long rebound. Now cleared out.
Right there, the defense for Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids had a chance. They had 1-on-2. One guy needed to step up at the blue line to deny that shot.
Jensen in behind his own net. Pressure coming from McCozak. Engberg, high floater. Clark trying to settle just into the zone. Played it just out of the reach of Lichter out front. Net is knocked free in the action, but
that's a good pass by Clark. That shows, he's got 5 assists on the season, so he's always looking for the pass now. He almost got it across there.
Well, and missing that scoring in Wackman and Elfin, other guys are going to have to pick up some of the slack, and Clark is certainly one of those guys.
Penalty upcoming against the home team as Northrop was tripped up. Engberg denies him entry. Puck is touched. And the Cardinals will be killing a penalty early, and if the numbers on the hub are correct, Armstrong Cooper's special teams are outstanding. 36.4 on the power play, 73% on the PK.
See the interference call coming up here. The pass comes across there, and I think it must have been off camera.
Yeah,
so they didn't see anything there. But offensive zone penalties, you try to avoid those.
And now an opportunity for the Wings to see if they can get something done.
Caden Lichter in the box, a chance in close for Anderson, but he flipped it through the crease. SLPCR able to get the puck, play it all the way down. Gaddy behind the net, pressured there by Lindberg. He recovers behind his own net. Leaves it off. McCozak into the zone, snapshot, blocker save by Lewick. SLPCR seals and clears.
Yeah, that's what you do. Don't mess around. If you have a chance to get the puck down, get new players on the ice, Howie, and keep things rolling.
Gaddy squeezed off at mid-ice.
Larson's good job.
And Bushy plays it back into the Armstrong Cooper end. And we're going to be even up 4-on-4. No.
No.
What's the whistle for?
Did the goal come off again? Or something?
I didn't even see him adjust the goal, but
No.
I'm not really sure why.
Oh, played with a high stick.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks for our spotter on that one.
They frown upon that.
Bushy pokes it in deep. Reversed by Cassidy. He'll get it back from Weisjohn. Cassidy flips it in. Barsness first one there. Chips it to Bushy. Swings it around the boards. Not enough. Kept in. Trying to be able to get to it behind the net. Play it all the way down and make him go 200 feet. Under 45 seconds remaining in the power play for Armstrong Cooper.
Winning puck battles, that's how you kill a penalty.
Gladney felt the pressure, coughed up the puck, sent back into the wing zone. Circling with it is Cassidy. Cross ice pass, bobbled by Weisjohn. They're offside. 27 to go on the penalty to Caden Lichter.
Good kill so far. Good structure.
Yep.
Getting the pucks fast.
Yep. And
Don't let people get settled.
Exactly, and that's something that the Wings like to do on the power play. And so far, SLPCR is doing a good job of just kind of keeping them off balance, not letting them get set at anything offensively.
Yep. They haven't had it set yet in the offensive zone to run their power play, which is what they would like to do, but that's how you deny power plays. Don't let them set it up.
Anderson able to win the draw for Armstrong Cooper. And now chipped in. Anderson sets up on the boards. Back up top. Gaddy. Right side, his shot misses wide, and that's going to swing all the way back out to center. Under 10 remaining in the power play. Northrup cross ice for Anderson. Knocked off his stick into the corner, and that will do it for the penalty. Just the one shot on the power play. Anderson behind the net. Plays it up the boards. Disrupted there by Jensen. Keeping it is Northrup. That skipped over a stick of Mac Murphy in the corner. Tie up along the end board. Lindquist there. Stout poking at it. Stout had it momentarily. Murphy back in control. Try to drop pass. A lot of white jerseys there. Murphy will get it back and just shovel it into the corner. Jensen comes out from behind the net. Armstrong Cooper getting a line change, and now SLPCR doing the same. Dump attempt hit Herzog in the back. Now he tries to pressure on the forecheck. Armstrong Cooper able to get it back out to center. This is Pangarakis getting it in deep. Jensen tried to chip it past, but it stopped up along the boards. Boston Green sends it in deep. Reversed by Kish, out to the line, held there by Comer. His shot deflected into the corner. Kish can't break it up along the boards, flipped out to center. Hacking at it is Pangarakis, plays it in deep. And down to recover is Comer from behind his own net. To center ice, push to the board, stays with it, gets it in to the Armstrong Cooper end. Benson plays it behind and now gets it right back near corner. Fanned on the sweep attempt, now gets it through to Gladney, and Gladney ahead for Anderson. Nice step around one defender, but good support there on the defensive end. His shot goes wide for Frankie and back out to center. SLPCR getting some fresh legs on. Just over 10 minutes remaining in the opening period. No score. Armstrong Cooper holding a 2-1 advantage in shots on goal. They had a couple more shot attempts to be certain. They have missed wide several times, clearing the zone themselves on a couple of occasions already. But neither team really generating great scoring chances to this point in the hockey game.
No, not at all. And I think they'd like to see a lot more effort to put pucks on net, especially on that SLPCR side.
Lindquist tried to play that out front. It was intercepted, kicked to the corner. Shot from the point, got through. The save made by Melsha. Bushy can't hold this time. Backhands across for Tranby. Tranby flips it into the zone. SLPCR gets a tag up, back on the attack. This one flipped high off the dasher all the way down. Tranby gets to it as it runs out of steam. Tranby lost the handle, plays it behind for Bushy. Bushy had to get away from him. Kozak there to pressure. Support comes. Bushy kicking it free, gets it to his stick. Kozak trying to come out of the scrum with the biscuit. Not able to do so. Kept in at the line nicely by Gorgos.
Gonna win those battles.
Wiesjohn got it down into the corner. SLPCR able to get control back. Tranby will flip it in. Melsha will just stick it into the corner. Failed breakout. Engberg deep on his backhand. Not a lot on it. Melsha easy stick save. Lichter holds along the boards. He's knocked to the ice. Punk comes free out for Wadke. He bobbled it. Engberg back the other way. He scores! He keeps the scoring streak alive. 6 straight to start the season.
Yeah, Engberg did a really nice job. It was a good pass coming across, and he's able to use both defenders as a screen, Howie. And I don't think the goaltender even saw that puck, which we'll see here.
Yeah, that's goal number 8 for him on the season. He has just been hot.
Bumbled the puck for Armstrong. They turned it over, and then a nice quick pass. And then as the D stepped up, let the shot go, and I don't think the goalie saw that thing even come his way.
Yeah, he shot. That's a rocket.
Yep, good goal.
Really
Andrew
nice goal.
Clark picking up his 6th assist of the season off the little bit of bobble. A quick takeaway for Andrew Clark. He found the hot stick of Jackson Engberg.
It's a turnover battle right now. Earlier, about a minute before that, SLPCR had a hard time getting out of their end, but Cooper was not able to put that one in the net. They had their chance.
Played in deep. Bosniak tried to play it out front, able to get it there. SLPCR trying to hold, ends up off of Kinch and into the Wings bench.
Yeah,
well, neither team really has been able to establish good zone presence and create strong scoring chances.
Yeah, because there's been pressure, Joe. I mean, both teams are doing a good job of pressuring each other. So that was the first real break that Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids got, and they cashed in.
Capitalizing on a mistake. Key in a contest like this, and SLPCR has the lead. This one flipped out to center. Comer over for it. Flips it back out to neutral ice. Barsness just off the stick of Lindquist. Back the other way comes Anderson to the slot, and a huge glove save for Brock Lewick.
And that was, again, how we had battle, and that time the Armstrong Cooper player won that one and got a good scoring chance.
Oh, it's what Coach Gagnon talked about, is that defensively we have to make sure we don't allow those kind of shots on goal. Lewick comes up big with a nice glove save, but numbers were there, able to get past the defense. You're going to see it there, and then you get an opening for that shot.
Yeah, he weaved his way to the middle and found the spot.
Kozak plays it out to the point. Return pass was in his skates, able to hold the line at least for now. Pushed and not out. Wiesjohn can't pull it around a defender. One of the SLPCR sticks hits the ice. Bushy able to recover his lumber. Back on the attack, pokes it away from Kozak in the near corner. Comes to Lindquist. Lindquist up ice, cross for Jackson Barsness, who tried to get it back to him. Barsness now in behind the net. Lindquist takes it free. Lindquist. Hat-trick and a helper in the first game of the season. Just 1 assist over the last 4.
You just got to keep working. Eventually he'll come back. So.
Turnover in close and a good opportunity for Kozak, stopped up by Lewick.
Yeah, Lewick, nice job.
Yeah, well, Coach Gagnon says Lewick's been really keeping him in games, doing a nice job in net.
Kozak again trying to turn defenders around. 1v4, he coughs up the puck, and SLPCR flips back out to center. Engberg had that one get off his stick. Turning with it is Anderson. Anderson ahead on the wing for Gladney. Gladney trying to center. Great stick from Lewick.
Yeah, Lewick's been good. He's had some tough shots. Turnovers
Gladney had a teammate on that back post and no defender over there. So if the goaltender doesn't get it, it's getting through. Jensen, a big stick right there to kick it off into the corner away from Gladney as they had numbers and were threatening. And the Minnesota State High School League has yet to go to the hybrid icing, so that's going to be nice every time.
Yeah, that's too bad, because otherwise I think the white team would have got there first with a dot.
I agree. I agree.
That's a good ice. You're getting pounded in your zone.
No, you needed to clear that out.
Scoring opportunities so far for the Wings in that last 30 seconds or so. SLPCR able to gain control. Kish to center ice. Fighting against a couple of Wings, and this one's going to come across the blue line in a bit of chaos, creating the offside.
That is, I think, the Hawks' strength is creating chaos, because they've been doing that in the offensive zone, getting a lot of turnovers. Their forechecks working when they're able to get after the defenders for the SLPCR team, so I keep watching that.
Comer plays it in deep. There for it is Gorgos. Ahead for Watke. His pass denied. Caught in some skates. Played out to center. Comer can't come up with it. Numbers for Armstrong Cooper. The shot, a save, a rebound, and a goal. On the doorstep was Lucas Watke to poke it home.
Yeah, you had two red jerseys, Jerry, right in front of the goal after that little bit of a rebound. It's a great opportunity for the Wings, and they even it up.
Well, again, it all started in the neutral zone, where you don't have enough players back, you get outnumbered, and the other team is able to come in. You'll see it here, all of a sudden they just jump on it, and there's two guys right there beating the first back checker, and somebody at the back post all alone, not covered on the back check, and that's how you score goals, when you outnumber them down low.
Well, yeah, and especially without that defender there, nobody's there. You've got some you have some white jerseys out in front of the net. You just don't have that guy covering the player on the far side.
You gotta tie him up. Puck hunting doesn't do you much good in the defensive zone.
Well, no,
tie up bodies.
And you know that's what Coach Gagnon says. We're good at hunting pucks. We just need to be better defensively.
Yep, tie people up. The goaltender will usually take care of the puck. He made the first save.
Yep.
You got to help him out.
SLPCR able to win the draw, flip it into the zone, and trying to bring some pressure on the forecheck. Good step up there by Bushy. Got some help from Sukup. Lindquist had it momentarily, and now the Wings able to play it back out to center. Bushy circles with it at the red line, plays it up and in. Chopped back around by Benson. Bushy at the blue line. Sends it down and around. Benson recovers, coughs it up. Barsness behind the net. Sends it back out to Bushy. Quick to the crease. Kicked into the corner, and the Wings able to break out the near side. A little give and go into the zone. Backdoor pass just out of the reach of Wiesjohn.
Great thought. Almost a really good setup there.
Set play on the zone entry and executed well.
Yeah, that team is well coached. They do some nice things. They spread the ice out. They like to use that stretch pass to get things going, get the guy trailing, coming through with speed.
Well, a little give and go on the entry that confused the defense, and then you go far post.
Yeah.
And just inches out of the reach of Luke Wiesjohn. He's got 3 goals already for the Wings this season. SLPCR able to hold the zone. Clark can't keep it. Engberg had it swept off his stick. Back the other way comes Frankie. A shot, a save, and a cover for Lewick.
Yeah, I tell you what, the one thing that would have to do with the Wings, Howie, is they battle. They are battling for loose pucks. They're just not sitting around. They are getting after it.
Well, guys, we've done games with this team in the past, and it's always aggressive between these two squads. And obviously, it was when we've done them before, it was just Coon Rapids. But however, Armstrong, Cooper, always aggressive, always tough, and bad. And as you mentioned, they battle.
Wings able to win the draw, sent down into the corner, out of reach of Northrop. Turned over at the line, but then lost back to the defensive end by Makozak. He recovers, sidesteps a hit there from Lichter. Plays it ahead, tipped in by Wiesjohn. Jensen plays it off the glass, tipped out to center by Kish. Kish hounding the puck as Cassidy tried to turn near the red line. Now it's Wiesjohn trying to get around Lichter. And we've got offside.
Yeah, I think we have offside.
Yep.
Well, good thing. I mean, that's the thing. You have a player at the blue line able to take the body, but just kind of missed it because Wiesjohn just danced around him. And luckily it was offside because he could have got to that loose puck. A good period of hockey. Shots only 7-4, so some defense is being played today.
Flipped down to the wings end. Recovered and then lost and then recovered again by Dallas Benson. Comer holds the line near side. Gaddy plays it behind. Herzog stops it up. Tried to get it into the middle for Kish. Hopped over his stick. Gaddy trying to stay away from the pressure. Herzog ties him up. Goes down. Has it underneath him. Continues to battle while he's on the ice. And eventually he gets
See a little bit in the replay. There he is down on the ice, and here comes the cross check right up to the, basically almost to the neck. That's a dangerous thing. You don't want that by
No,
Gaddy.
and Coach Charleston talked about the fact that we don't want to be in the box tonight because they know their power play unit is pretty good. You know, despite missing a couple of key guys.
Lichter's pass in the skates of Clark, continues to battle on the ice, but eventually Cassidy races up ice, now drops it off for Makozak. Makozak around the corner and tight, hit the crossbar over the shoulder of the keeper.
What a great change of pace move that was.
You don't want to give up a shorthand, quite obviously.
Well, fumbled the puck at the blue line.
Engberg circling, tried to go across, it hit a skate. Clark couldn't get there. Engberg ticks it back to Clark. Lindquist now. Lichter up top. Andrew Clark.
Handle that puck.
Down low for Engberg. Lichter. Engberg is shot, a save, and a hold for Melcha.
Yeah, that's the key on the power play. All the passes have to be on the
Movement.
tape, and they were on the backhand, a little crossing people up, and and sometimes the players want to go too fast.
Yep.
You just slow things down. You have the extra man. Get your head up. Look for the right play. Move a little bit. Make sure you're not standing still.
Lichter off the draw. Leaves it for Clark. Looking back to Lichter, out of reach, back out to center.
Yeah, just like that right there.
Lichter skating out of his zone, runs out of room against Murphy. Sukup stops up in the corner, back out to Clark. Across, it hops over Lichter's stick. Lindquist dances around, pressure at the blue line. His shot partially blocked, ends up wide. Played to the near side. Lindquist pressuring, can't keep it in. Lichter will stop it up right at the red line.
Hard work. Gotta work hard to get back on side as well, both ways.
Absolutely.
34 seconds remaining on the power play for SLPCR.
Wings,
Just the one shot on goal.
Yeah, good pressure by the Wings. As soon as you fumble the puck, they're on you. That's the old fire drill.
Again, a little better than 73% on the PK. Says there is some opportunity, but they're still pretty solid at 73.
Yeah. And right now, the SLPCR team is
Barsness dragging it through, has help. Herzog leaves it back. A shot in close. And then Lindquist knocked to the ice. Slides behind the net. No, that wasn't Lindquist. That was Comer.
Nice save, though. That was a good passing play.
Final rush of the advantage, and now the team's back at full strength. Barsness' pass went all the way through the through the slot.
Oh,
Tipped ahead, Frankie behind the defense, and he scores. Less than 30 seconds remaining, and Armstrong Cooper has taken its first lead, 2-1.
Well, that was just a really nice pass. It was the first pass went up to the guy going down the middle of the ice, and he just kind of gave it a nice little tap here. You'll see this first pass, and then he just touches it, lets it go through, and all of a sudden you've got a guy flying in all by himself, Frankie, and he buries it. Gets his head up, looks for his spot, goes low glove, and Wings get the lead.
And we talked about the St. Louis Park game. SLPCR had a 6-3 lead late in the second period and gave up a goal in that final minute of the second period, another in the first minute of the third period, and ended up losing that by a 9-6 score. We always talk about the cardinal rule.
Oh, yeah.
Don't give up goals in the first or last minute of a period.
And they did.
And after a strong penalty kill for Armstrong Cooper, they're able to come down and, again, just a well-executed end-to-end rush, leading to a breakaway for Dawson Frankie. They have their first lead of the night. And down on the bench with SLPCR head coach Gagnon is Howie Shapiro.
Thanks, Joe. Coach, giving up that goal in the last minute, really a tough one. I thought that they've done a nice job in your defensive end. You talked a little bit about that today, is that you need to do a better job in defensive end. Talk about what you saw in the first period.
I thought we did a decent job. A couple times where we lost a few guys. It was really guys all alone in front of the net. They had the first look there, but then the one at the end was just a miscommunication coming off the power play. Ultimately, our lineup looks a little different tonight than it normally does, so we were sorting through some things on the bench, and it was just ultimately, I think, a miscommunication on that last goal.
Generate just 6 shots on goal. What do you do in the second period to get a little more offensive production?
Yeah, I think when we talked pregame, it was our second man support. I think we need better second man support in our defensive zone to help break the puck out and get the puck moving the other direction and generate some offense in the offensive zone. So.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck in the second. We're going to take a quick break and be back to break it down right after this.
Back at the Coon Rapids Ice Center, a late goal for the Armstrong Cooper Wings gives them a 2-1 lead in a pretty high-paced first period. Early on, really not a lot of scoring opportunities either way. SLPCR started the scoring 2 minutes 40 seconds in. 8 minutes 38 seconds in on the goal for Jackson Engberg. But then an odd man rush, 2 crashing the net for the rebound. It's poked home by Lucas Watke. That tied it up. And then a good end-to-end play, giving the breakaway to Dawson Frankie. He nets the go-ahead goal with under 30 seconds to go in that first period. And so now SLPCR having to try and dig themselves out of a hole.
Yes, they are. But, they were playing a fairly good period. Just one little mistake there at the end. Usually we talk about it's a good pass, good play, but got to find a way not to let them get that middle of the rink pass out that far and keep tightening up the defense.
Yeah, not a lot of shots on goal by either squad. 8 for the Wings and 6 for SLPCR. So obviously both teams like to generate more offense, but Coach Danny Charleston happy the fact that they got that goal in the last minute of that first period to take the lead.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, and they generated a little bit more offensive zone time, a couple more opportunities at the net maybe than SLPCR had in the first. They did hold the slight edge in shots at 8-6. Both teams 0 for 1 on the power play.
Well, and Coach Gagnon did mention, with those 2 players out of the lineup, it makes things look a little different than they're used to because it kind of takes those line combinations away, and you have to figure out something different. Fortunately, I hope it'll just be for one game, but you still need to figure out what you need to do offensively here.
Yeah. And he talked about that second man support needs to be better, and that's it. I mean, you can't really go for the puck carrier if you have no support. So you have to buy time, and if you buy too much time, they have time to set things up. So pressure, 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 but you have to support each other.
Absolutely.
Also have to handle the puck a little cleaner, Joe, I think, this second period.
Fresh 17 minutes on the clock. Lichter in the face-off circle against Weiss-John. Lichter able to win it for the home squad. Jensen back across. Stott has to recover off the boards. Clark tips it in. Cassidy reverses up the board. Stout can't hold. Northrop bodied off it by Engberg as he gets into the zone. Continues to pressure into the corner. Lichter comes back. Digs it free for the home squad. Ahead for Engberg. Jackson Engberg across out of the reach of Clark. Can't catch up before it's chopped away from him. Engberg gets it back to him. Clark off the boards, out to the point. Wolter stepping in. Denied by Melcha in close.
Good start so far of the period.
Clark trying to hold along the boards. Good support. Lindquist sends it down and around. Held on the far side by Comer. This one's played to length.
Yeah.
Icing waved off, so Lewick way out to play it. Trying to catch him. Lindquist in, has Barsness out front, and he played it high and wide on the far side.
Just a little bit high.
Barsness behind for Lindquist. Out front, looking for Sukup. Sukup just plays it back into the corner off of the official. Benson plays it around behind. Gaddy takes a look, now off the boards, out to center. Slowing it up is Wolter. It's dumped in deep by Anderson. From behind his own net, Comer plays it high off the glass and out. Too far for Barsness. He continues to pressure down into the corner. The defender, Benson, goes down. Stays on top of the puck, continues to use his body to gain control of that space on the ice. Kicked free, Barsness can't get it. Gaddy hit hard by Sukup and upended along this far boards. And Armstrong Cooper able to get it out to center.
That's a good check. Yep. Lined him up and played the body the way he's supposed to.
Benson, cross ice pass, hops away from Gladney. Gaddy closed off just before the red line. This one chopped down by Tranby. Ahead for Herzog. Herzog turns, top of the circles, drops it off. Kish trying to play it out front. Got through the crease, back the other way come the wings. Glove down by Cassidy. Pressured there by Bushy as he enters. Plays it out, comes awkwardly out front off the end boards. Played to center, Bushy can't control, now able to sweep it ahead. And Boston Green will send it in and give chase.
Yeah, good thing Frankie was looking for that breakaway again. He got behind the defense for a second.
Yeah, he's quick, and he wanted goal number 2.
Cassidy up the boards, held by Stout. Engberg at the blue line. Over for Clark, a quick shot. Melcha the save. Engberg recovers, sends it back in. First one there is Tanner Cassidy. His pass doesn't click. An opportunity out front, coming back, looking for Lichter, and the pass was behind him.
That's unfortunate because they had the goaltender with a wide open net on that side. And
yeah, just wasn't ready for that pass. No. It was a quick 1-2, and those are tough sometimes.
Stout stepping up across the red line. Sends it in deep. Gaddy is there. Engberg gives chase. Played around for Makozak far side. He's able to get it out to center ice. Swept in on the backhand by Northrop. Jensen reverses. Stout cross ice. That's picked off by Makozak. Jensen forces him in behind. Makozak flips it up and it hopped over the stick of Northrop out to center. Clark pressures into the zone. Lichter will play it back in deep. SLPCR offside. Have to tag back up. Give the Wings an opportunity to carry to center. Gaddy sends it in, blockered away by Lewick. Wolter can't get it up the board. Centering pass taken away by Lindquist. Ahead for Sukup. Sukup Knocked off it near side. Flip on the backhand by Comer, gloved by Melcha, and a face-off in the Armstrong-Cooper end. And again, a pretty quick pace to this period.
Yeah, they're skating.
Yeah, SLPCR, I think, doing a nice job of trying to control that action down in the wings end a little better than maybe they did in that first period.
Yeah, shots are 88, so they're out shooting so far. In the first period, SLPCR had 2 quality shots in the house area, and then the wings had 5. So okay, good job tightening that down so far.
A little less than 5 minutes into the second period. And a little bit of a talking to and a false start on the wings near side.
Yeah, don't do that.
Officials just making sure they're aware.
Gladney and Gorgos getting a little bit of a talking to, and now Frankie is kicked out of the face-off, so Gladney will step in. Won by Sukup. Trip down in the corner is Lindquist, no call. Barsness able to poke it away from Cassidy. Wings able to recover. The pass in the skates of Gladney, and now played out to center, and it went right behind Comer. He didn't see it, now does, and he recovers. Stops up, has a little bit of time. Leaves it off. Wolter with room to center, and he dumps it in. Cassidy trying to reverse and hopped over the stick of Sukup, who read that all day. And now Gladney sends it all the way down. They say that Comer had an opportunity, so no icing. Comer lost the handle, coughs it back up to Frankie. Leaves it there for Anderson. Anderson down the wing, was going short side, blockered away by Lewick. Played around, but not out. Anderson stopped up by Lindquist. Shot from a ways away, misses wide. Near side is Anderson. Down low, Gladney sends it into the corner. Sukup, strong body, protects the puck. Wolter ahead for Barsness. Barsness trying to go skate to stick into the zone. Now plays it out front. Had Lindquist there, but the pass was off target. Played in deep. And again, strong play along the boards for SLPCR, denying that swing around breakout, and a strong play that time by Wolter, or Tranby rather, at the line to knock it down with the stick. Keep it in the zone, and Melcha says, I got to get some new guys on the ice.
Yeah, very good. Smart decision by the goaltender.
Yeah,
he could see his
absolutely.
team running around, so he said, well, let's get some new people out. Yeah, a better period so far, I think, for the SLPCR team. They seem to be working in unison a little better. They're getting to loose pucks, and they're handling the puck better. I thought the first period they were getting handcuffed a few times with some pucks.
Well, I think Howie really hit the nail on the head. They're just doing a better job of establishing the offensive zone, and a lot of it has to do with denying the boards.
Yeah.
And the Wings clearly want to use the boards on their breakout, and that's been taken away. Opportunity is marching down the wing was Gorgos, but he fires wide.
Didn't miss by much.
No, he whistled that one.
Tranby plays it across. Bushy trying to get control of the bouncing puck. Herzog plays it out to center. Battle for the puck continues. Kish played it across. Green couldn't get a piece of it. Swept into the zone by Pangarakis and swept right back out by SLPCR.
Real good gap control there by the Wings. There was nowhere to go.
Yeah, we saw a little more bit of that in that first period from the Wings.
Cassidy from center ice plays it in on net. Lewick deflects up and out of play.
Yeah, he saw the same thing that was happening earlier down the other end. Like, okay, I don't mind getting a whistle. I'll just deflect it into the netting.
Yeah, just get the pressure away from in front of the net.
Yeah. Well, the good thing about this game is two teams are evenly matched up. It's a good hockey game.
Yeah, no, without a doubt. And you know, obviously coming in with identical records at 2-3, but these two teams seem to play each other tough every time they meet. And I reference that because obviously I only have Coon Rapids to look at, but you know, a lot of Coon Rapids kids on this squad.
Andrew Clark down the wing, trying to get around the corner and plays it out front. Engberg couldn't jam it home. Engberg recovers, and the net comes off. Any good, just good pressure in deep. Clark able to draw the defense, use his speed, and send it out front, knowing that Engberg would be crashing the net.
Yeah, tough one there because they almost gave up that puck and an opportunity in front of the net. Fortunately for the Wings. That
face-off win. Clark is shot, glove down by Melcha, and now played off the glass all the way down. That'll be icing. We'll try again.
Well, yeah, Wings yet to get a shot on goal in this period.
Yeah, that's good.
Being outshot 4-0.
That's what you want. Nice draw, nice shot off that last one. See if they can do it again here. See if Clark can draw it back on the strong side. Engberg on his off wing, ready to come across. There he is.
Engberg with room, a shot, save, and a cover by Melcha will do it over.
Yeah, fortunately for Melcha, he was able to bring that one in because he couldn't control the initial shot, and it just kind of popped out in front of him, and he was able to pull it in.
Well, that's 2 in a row where there's been a rebound,
Yep.
So get to that net, just like the
Get
Wings
those-
did on their
those
second
greasy
goal.
goals.
Get to that grease pan. Howie's grease pan.
Oh, the food is good there.
A lot of bacon I hear.
Oh, a lot of bacon on everything.
Bacon on top of bacon.
Yes, exactly. I'll have the bacon on bacon sandwich, please.
Clark has to carry it back out into his own end. Lost the handle a little bit. Trailed by McCozak. Plays it around. Stout let it go through. And there is Northrup into the corner trying to center. Denied. A lot of white jerseys there to support on the defensive end. Jensen gets it out to center. Anderson stops it up. Kept it away from Engberg. Plays it in off of Stout. And Jensen. McCozak pressuring again, lost it in his feet. Puck still loose, scooped up by Northrup. Brady Northrup is shot. Deflected to the corner by Stout, and then Jensen with the big hit. McCozak along the end boards, tied up, keeps possession. Centering attempt, taken away by Engberg. Engberg will get the Jets going to the other end. His pass doesn't get through. Clark kicked at it. Comer keeps it in at the blue line. Frankie had to go get his stick back.
A long shift for the Wings right now.
Flipped out to center by Northrup.
Yeah, they need a change.
And Northrup finally gets off.
Back out to center. Gorgo sends it back in. Walters pass out of the reach of Lindquist. That will be icing. A face-off back to the SLPCR end. 7:50 to go in period number 2. Still a 2-1 score. All the scoring in the first period. SLPCR started the scoring midway through on a goal by Jackson Engberg. The tying goal came from Lucas Watke on a rebound with at the 11:48 point, and then in the final 30 seconds, they got the breakaway goal from Dawson Frankie. They has them in this position up 2-1. Lindquist lost it in the skates of the official, played it out front. Barston is quickly on net, but Melcha makes the save.
Good flick of the foot out there on that one.
Yeah, great opportunity for SLPCR.
Yeah, better pass that point.
Comer keeps it in and now sent the distance, and that will be icing.
Too bad that puck went around the boards there. It got him handcuffed on the backhand over there. Otherwise, a nice pass stick would have been able to keep that puck in the zone and just keep things going. But CPCR doing a good job, as I say, maintaining some offensive zone presence.
Yes,
here,
absolutely. A lot of time down in that end.
That's how you eventually get a goal. Just keep shooting on that goalie and get those rebounds that are there.
It's a lot easier to play the game in the offensive end.
Yes, it is.
Bushy pinched, couldn't keep it in. Green sends it across. Tranby flips it down in. It bounces away from Benson into the corner. Pressure coming. Green holds along the boards. Kish knocked to the ice. Green bumped off the puck, played to the point. Bushy had it tipped past him out to center, but good recovery by Tranby. Kish near center ice, had it knocked away from him. Tranby off the boards into the feet of the official. That's how you avoid icing the puck, is just throw it at the linesman. This one sent to distance. Mac Murphy, well, they originally indicated it would be icing, but then icing waved off. Played out to center. And a good touch by Mac Murphy. Got his skates outside, reached back to control the puck, making sure he was not offside, and now it's an icing against the home squad. 6:22 to go.
Yeah, they needed, I think, a line change on that one.
Well, the one thing that impressed me about the Wings, they do a great job of controlling their gaps. When that puck goes to the neutral zone, there's a guy stepping up and just getting in the way of everything and throwing it back in. And that makes it hard. It shortens the rink.
A little more than 10 and a half minutes in. Not a mark in the scorebook in this second period. Good stick by Barsness. He stays with it, skates out to center. And in, across, looking for Lindquist. Well defended. Knocked away by Cassidy. Back the other way. McCozak had it swept off his stick by Jensen. Barsness there to slow him down along the end boards. And then unable to keep it in is Northrop. But the Wings have possession. Cassidy sends it in. Lewick can't hold along the end boards. Has to make the save on the shot by Wiesjob.
Might be the first shot of the
They
period.
didn't put it up on the board. I was looking to see if they would.
Thought it was going wide, I guess. Yeah, the clock's still running. Let's stop the clock. We don't have...
It's not there.
Clock.
Let's stop.
They're looking at it.
They got to put a few more seconds back on.
About 10 seconds.
Yeah.
It's all right if you have the lead.
Yeah, but when you don't have the lead, you want the time on your side. No wonder they call you the professor.
Yeah, professor of
Engberg
nothing.
pokes away at it.
Metallurgy. I thought you were a metallurgy.
Right.
Because you used to hit the iron.
Jensen
Can only make gold.
ahead for Engberg, and it poked off his stick by Tanner Cassidy. And here's Cassidy with it out of his own zone. Cuts back into the offensive end. Wiesjohn is shot, pad save. And then Wiesjohn is going to be called for the penalty as he tripped up Noah Stout behind the net. That's our first entry into the scorebook.
Yes.
There we go.
And
Yeah.
the Wings got their first shot on goal in the period.
That's something. Well, the reason they got that shot, Howie, is the defense for the SLPCR team just kept backing up. They backed all the way from inside their blue line up to the top of the circle. And someone, you got a 1-on-2, you got to step up and deny that player from getting that territory because got into a real good scoring position.
Clark able to win the draw. Back to Lichter, walking across. One-timer by Lindquist goes wide. Clark down for Engberg. Across now. And a one-timer by Engberg goes wide. Lindquist trying to settle a bouncing puck. Pressured along the boards. Down low for Engberg. Back up top. Caden Lichter. Cross. Clark through the seam. Lindquist trying to get it out front. Had Sukup looking for room in the slot.
Yeah, just giving up that puck, putting it on the wing stick.
Lindquist into the zone, and we've got too many men on the wing, so it's going to be a 5-on-3 for a minute 20.
Why'd they blow the whistle? Because who had the puck still? Oh, well. They give them a little more time, I guess, on the two-man advantage, so that's all right. But the whistle came a little quick. Yeah, look at that all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A lot.
5.
A lot of fellas on the ice.
Yeah, 6.
A lot of dudes.
Yeah,
really good opportunity here for SLPCR.
SLPCR had the puck. That's what Engberg's saying. Well, why are you blowing the whistle? We still have the puck.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Timeout.
The good thing is they will get a little more time because so look on the bright side, right? Well, you look on the sunny side?
Sunny side, yep. Sunny side of the street.
The sunny side there, sunny.
Well, they blew the whistle to ensure that they caught them while there were still 5 players on the ice while shorthanded.
Is that how it is in the rule book? I don't think so, but
I don't know, but I've seen it happen before.
You like these referees, don't you?
Well, and to be honest, as soon as if you're SLPCR, you should give them the puck anyway.
Yep.
You want as much time as possible.
That's right.
A 5-on-3. I'll take a 5-on-3 over a 6-on-4 every day of the week. Lindquist walking in, top of the slot. Shot didn't make it through. Blocked out front by Cassidy.
Move the puck around. I just move it, get that triangle to move.
Rebounded a goal! Brody Herzog, initial shot came from Caden Lichter, and a 5-on-3 power play goal has us even with 4:07 to go.
That was well executed. They moved the puck, they got to the open guy, and then they got the rebound. So you'll see on the replay coming up here, all of a sudden you got that pass across. That triangle guy didn't step up quick enough. He was in the back, and they didn't rotate. And you'll see Lindquist look, and there's your nice shot, and then get some people down low, and there you go.
Well, you talked about rebounds, and that time that was a big one. And
Sukup was right there.
Yep, right there in the right place to get the goal and tie this one up.
I apologize. Sukup. Yep. I said Herzog.
Yeah, that's all right. You make the pass. Well, they still have a power play for minute 30.
Pass back to the point is tipped away. Caden Lichter comes over, and now we're going to play 4-on-4. Sukup arguing his case, but he's going to be called for interference, and we're going to play some 4-on-4.
Well, that's too bad.
I was going to say that's tough because really the momentum is on the SLPCR side, and they had that man advantage again.
And I guess you could call that. He's going for the puck, and he cut him off. So
yeah.
He didn't touch the puck yet. You can't hit him until he touches the puck. Especially when the other team is down a man. So the referee said, "Oh, we're going to even."
Caden Sukup gets the tying goal, and not 20 seconds later, he's in the box.
He gets 2 minutes.
Right.
Oh, one-timer and a goal for Nicholas Anderson. Face-off win played across, and Armstrong Cooper is back in front.
Well, it's the thing. You don't practice 4-on-4 a lot. The rotation got off there, and no one was over on that side.
No, you had all the red jerseys.
Well, that's too bad.
Yeah, that is too bad because all of a sudden you get that second goal, you tie it up, and you get a little momentum, and then, I mean, you're going to see right there, got a lot of wide open net, guys.
Nobody home.
Nope. Nobody home with the goaltender.
Well, and he got a good piece of it, but it snuck through. And we'll continue on with 4-on-4.
They say sometimes this is what coaches would rather not have is 4-on-4. You don't practice it enough.
Right.
And basically, you want to play a box. It's the easiest way to go, or a diamond, but to keep it simple, just stay in a box.
Lindquist tried to scoop it up, trying Michigan, but could not get control. Played in on goal by Comer.
A lot of long shots, but they all count.
Yeah, just when Coach Gagnon's squad had a little bit of momentum, all of a sudden the Wings get back on top. And
now only their
second shot on goal
of the period.
Yep.
So they've been playing well. Just again, little defensive zone mistake.
Trying to bring some pressure shorthand or 4-on-4. Cross ice pass taken away by Lichter. Circles, gains speed down the right wing. Spins to his backhand. A couple of red jerseys there. He'll carry into the corner. Cassidy bumps him. He keeps control. Lichter sends it behind. Almost gets it back in the net. Well off the mark.
That came off pretty easy.
It did come off pretty easy.
Dating ourselves. It's not like the old days when the pipe was down there about 2 feet.
Well, and Melcha,
that's when you ran into the net and the net didn't move.
Yeah, you got hurt.
Yeah, that's
crashing the net in that day and age really meant crashing.
That was a good setup from Clark out front. And the puck did end up in the back of the net. I don't know that it would have had the net come off or the whistle blown. But Makozak behind the net for the Wings. Out to the point, the shot from Cassidy right into the midsection of Brock Lewick.
Yeah, Lewick with a relatively easy save there. Just had to make sure he covered it. Brought it to him.
Oh, Makozak, hard to check that guy. He's got some speed. He used that net to cut his way around. And
that's why he's one of the leaders on this team. And, they look to him for leadership. And
head up the
guidance.
whole way. He was looking, and he found his open man.
The bench minor to Armstrong Cooper expires in a short power play for the Wings. Clark off the board now. Benson back in his own end. Pass denied by Lindquist. And now Clark will play at the length of the ice again. And that'll pretty much do it. 10 seconds left. It was just a 36 second power play for the Wings.
But they did their job of denying them the zone.
SLPCR.
Stout races onto the loose puck in the corner. Takes the hit from Wiesjan. Kept in at the line by Benson. His pass across, taken away by Lindquist, trying to get it to Barsness behind the defense and
there.
just off target.
Yep.
Lindquist looks at it, points at himself, says that was on me.
Yep.
He knew that Jackson found the seam and just couldn't get the pass where it needed to be.
Yeah, they certainly would like to be able to even it up here before the end of the period number 2 if they certainly could, and that was maybe an opportunity there.
Yeah, just didn't see him quick enough.
Yep.
He was really open for a couple seconds. By the time he got the puck and looked, it was a little tighter.
Puck played into the corner, poked behind by Lewick. Tranby will send that one up into the stands. So we'll have another face-off in the SLPCR end. Exactly 90 seconds to go.
Bring that puck back to the concession
Look at
stand
that
for a
camera
free bag of
operator
peanuts.
on that. Boy, our camera crew all over it, like usual. You can't hide anything from them.
Best in the business, that's
Find
why.
a needle
In
in a bleacher.
a bleacher stack. A stack of bleachers.
There you go.
Sukup controls, didn't see Lindquist behind the defense. He's knocked off the puck, but gets it into the corner. Bushy reaches, but that one's up over the glass and out of play. 1:15 to go.
Another souvenir, Jerry.
Yep, 2 in a row. Yeah. Watkey really got on his horses there when the player got by him, and he back-checked hard and has the snow on his freezer pants to show his hard work.
Where'd that term "get on your horse" come from? Is that a polo term?
Probably was.
I think so.
The game you used to play.
Yeah, I did play it.
Another face-off.
I didn't horse
win.
around, let me tell you.
Clark's been great in the dot so far tonight. Clark centering, nobody there in a white jersey, comes back out to center. Comer to Engberg, tried to play it in. It was stopped up by Gorgas. He gets it to the blue line. Walter will play it back in deep. Behind the net, Cassidy gets around it, check. And he's going to play this one all the way down. We'll have icing and a face-off in the Armstrong Cooper end. 40 seconds left in period number 2.
Yeah, good job by Caden Lichter to get that body on that player there coming around looking for the pass, which led to the icing. Overall, good period for SLPCR. Just that.
Well, really, neither team. You know, again, I agree in the sense that they've had a little bit better control this period, but 5 shots apiece in this second period, and there's another one for SLPCR, but right into the chest of Melcha. Rebound poked to the corner by the Wings. SLPCR onto it. Barsness tried to shoot. That was stopped with a good stick by Brady Northrup. Wings get it out to center, and the puck again ends up out of play.
And that clock was running again. They had to go talk to that clock operator.
But yeah,
and say, hello.
5-6 shots is.
Yeah, that's great defense.
It is.
Yeah.
Love to see a little bit more.
Nice shot, and that rebound. Get after those rebounds. You know he's leaving them there.
Credit the deep. You go back to crediting that defense. All the guys were tied up, bodies
Boxing
marked,
them
and
yep. Doing their job.
another face-off win for SLPCR. Stout will send it in deep. First one there is Gaddy. Keeps it going around. That's fired back at the net by Sukup. Saved up and out of play off the stick of Melcha.
Yeah, Melcher has been good. He's controlled his crease. He's been able to deflect pucks out of the corner and lead some rebounds, but nothing has really gotten by him. He's been lucky on those so far because his defense has been helping him.
Well, his defense has been solid again, getting in and really marking bodies and not giving anybody any free room in the defensive end. This one played out to center, got passed out. Shot just misses wide for Wiesjohn. And then as the buzzer sounds, we've got a little extra dust up down in the corner. Caden Sukup for SLPCR. Couple of wings, including Wiesjohn, who ended up on the ice in the corner.
Yeah.
We'll see if this leads to any penalties.
Yeah, we just saw there again, you cannot let your guard up even when there's 5 seconds left. And the Wings almost got another one at the end of the period there.
Does not look as if the officials are going to...
Well, he's going over the scorer's table over there. He's just handing the puck in the hole.
Yeah, I don't think they're calling any penalties. They may still be discussing it, but speaking of discussing things, down to discuss the game so far with head coach Dan Charleston is our Howie Shapiro.
Thanks, Joe. Yes, Coach, you talked about some things like being mentally strong and really playing solid defense. Talk a little bit about a big third goal in there. Talk a little bit of what you've seen in those first 2 periods from your squad.
I think it's been a good matchup so far. Obviously, they got a lot of energy. They're, fast, quick, make good plays. We're just trying to withstand the pressure and withstand the speed and try to play lockdown defense, be smart with the puck. But I thought it was a good first, second period, and we got one more to go. So
3 shots on goal. We'll talk a little bit about what you need, guy, with the lead, what you want to do about getting more shots on goal, generating a little more offense.
Yeah, I'm not really concerned about that. I just care about keeping pucks out of the net, and I was willing to give up the shots in order to keep pucks out. And I know it's a risky thing to do, but we need to work on our defense. We need to work on our forecheck, our neutral zone. So we'll see if the boys can put it together here and get it done in a defensive mindset. And like I said, I know they're not going to stop. I know what they've done against other teams late in the third period, and that'll be the message in there going forward.
Well, it should be a fun one going to period number 3. We're going to take a break to break all this down right after this.
This might be one of the finest check-up.
Back at the Coon Rapids Ice Center, just about ready to get this third period underway. Both teams adding a goal in the middle frame, and it came right on the heels of one another, both on special teams. A 5-on-3 goal for Caden Sukup on the rebound. Unfortunately, he took a penalty of his own just seconds later, and on the 4-on-4, a one-timer for Nicholas Anderson that just gets past Brock Lewick and puts Armstrong Cooper right back in front.
Yeah.
But, guys, in talking to Coach Charles, at the break, he talked about things that they needed to do, and I asked him about the offensive production, and he seems more worried about keeping the puck out of the net. However, he would like an insurance goal and to go up by a couple of goals. Guys, I want to give a shout out to one of the best in the business, Neil Hennon, watching us from Michigan.
Really?
He is number one of the best in the business, and I think Joel Sipper's with him as well, and he's working his way up the rank. Right now, I think he's rated number 9.
I thought he was number 9.
No question.
He made the top 10.
I put my vote in for Sipper at number 9.
Number 9.
Okay, well, there you go. I'll back that. Joel's been doing a nice job.
Yes, he has.
And the crew tonight, they're
We got a great crew
I
tonight.
tell you what, they're a team as well. We got ordinary people that are not here tonight.
Well, we got the old guard.
Extraordinary ones.
We got the old guard and Dave Imme and Mike Burlingame here tonight. The van from the home dropped them off just in time for setup.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's nice to be able to get them here.
It is, absolutely.
Wow. All right, let's play hockey.
All right, okay, let's go.
17 minutes on the clock, if you will. Caden Sukup and Luke Wiesjohn in the face-off dot. Wiesjohn able to win it. But off the scrum, SLPCR in control. Engberg forces it in deep and gives chase. Lindquist pokes it back in deep. Played around behind by Cassidy. Reversed there by Gorgos, and now stops up again. Far side for Northrop. Plays it out. Stout knocks it down, sends it back in. Right back out for Armstrong Cooper. Swept at by Lindquist. Controlled though by Gladney, or that's McKozak. Now Gladney, the long shot. Glove saved by Lewick, and he will hold on.
Yeah, McKozak and Gladney, they make a good combination on that line. They work well together. They're good hockey players. And that's exactly what the Wings would like to do. Just slow play down, get whistles, keep your lines rolling through. Don't get any long changes there that you have guys in the ice too long.
Clark, another face-off win, collected by Comer behind the net. Off the glass and out. Chipped in by Lichter. Collected by Benson and sent right back to neutral ice. Tie up there, so no icing. Comer gets to it, reverses for Engberg. Engberg behind his own net. Will get the legs moving. Through center, lost the handle a bit, runs hard into Clark. Like bowling pins, a bunch of bodies go down, but everybody able to get back up, and that's the important part.
But I've seen that so much tonight where there are players who are just having a really hard time handling that puck. It's just,
Yeah, you see it.
just not getting on their tape the way they want it. And then when that happens, you get those types of situations where you kind of lose the puck and you're looking for it, and before you know it, you run into people because you're not keeping your head up.
Face-off in the Armstrong Cooper end. Wiesjohn able to win it for the Wings. Stops up, stays away from Clark. Clark able to pick his pocket. Sidestep, some pressure. Engberg scores! A one-timer off the feed from Andrew Clark. A great steal from Andrew Clark in the corner. He put it right where Engberg could fire right away. Engberg has his second, and Clark has his second assist of the
you
night.
see Clark there working hard, gets to that loose puck, looks up, and he makes his first move and says, oh, there he is.
Great
Bam,
feed.
right in the middle. And that's a tough spot for the goaltender to take that as a quick one-timer. And Engberg finds his way.
Goal. Hey, you know what? It's goal number 9.
Number 9.
Yeah,
No,
that's right.
number 9.
Oh, that's a good start for them. Let's
Yes.
see if they can keep
They
it
needed
going.
that. They needed that because they had that momentum a little bit in that second period and quickly lost it with that third goal that the Wings scored.
So it's forechecking pressure will help you out.
Bouncing puck comes back out to center. McKozak had to hit the brakes. Wiesjohn gets it back, tried to get it back to him. Taken away by Barzis. That pass out of the reach of Lindquist, who will be icing. And a face-off back in the SLPCR end.
Got a little too excited on that one. That's when you just, again, take your time. You've got a little bit of extra time. Take a second, look up, and then feather that pass in there. It'll work better. You get that? Right idea. That's it. Tie your man up.
Bushy able to push it ahead. Barsness at center. Bodied off the puck, but able to send it in deep. Lindquist in on the attack. Armstrong Cooper able to swing it around and back out. Tranby back into his own end. Off the near boards. That one skips past Cassidy. Sukup on it behind the net. Sukup looking to center. That hit a skate. Recovered by Frankie. Sukup tripped up. No call. Played to the line. Held there by Jensen. Lindquist can't get control. Jensen will keep it in again. Just shovel it into the far corner.
Good decision. His partner was coming late off the bench.
Gladney gets to the red line, dumps it in deep. They're going to get a line change. This is played to open ice, but nobody going that way. Frankie turns around his centering pass. Broken up, fortunately, by Jensen. Engberg pressuring at center. Frankie coughs it up now to Lichter. Lichter into the zone. Trying to center. The pass was behind Engberg. Gaddy can't get it out.
Good step up.
Stout able to break up the pass. Lichter send it to the near quarter. Jensen trying to get it ahead. It took a funny bounce off the boards. Good denial by Lichter in the middle. This one played out and through the zone. Engberg would have been offside, so could not touch the puck. Played across. Comer into his own end. Across Tranby. Hits Sukup in the chest. Sukup knocked to the ice. Played it all the way down. Now icing. Reversed for Cassidy. Cassidy pressured by Sukup out to center. Sent right back in by Walter. Melsha leaves it behind. Pressure coming. Herzog off the turnover, trying to play it down for Herzog. Barzis back out to the point. Comer couldn't get it back down low, and it's played all the way down and for icing.
Yeah, they had the right idea there as they tried to spring Northrup there on the wing on the long pass, but just got by him.
Well, now what SLPCR needs to continue to do is build off that momentum by that tying goal and see what they can do to control things here down in the wings end.
And their defense is doing it because they only have 11 shots to wing.
Yep.
So keep that up, and that'll lead to good things.
Absolutely.
Sukup tried to go forward with the faceoff, but Weisschott able to tie him up.
Yep. Did his job.
Armstrong Cooper able to control, but good pressure, not making it easy to get out of the zone. Mikozak trying to locate the puck. Pass was behind Weisschott. And the wings able to steal it back. Weisschott sends it in deep. Comer will reverse. Walter head up. Gets it out to Herzog at center. He'll flip it into the zone. Benson behind the net. Trailed there by Lindquist. Played across. Comer trying to control a bouncing puck again. Mikozak pressuring from behind. This one flipped in on the backhand. Melsha had to bounce away from him. Recovered by Gorgos. Gorgos behind his own net. Near side. Mikozak leaves it for Gaddy. Gaddy into the zone. Plays it across.
Yeah,
and this is going to put him back on the power play. And I don't know that I agree with this one. The player lost the puck, kind of bent down to get the puck because the puck was in his skates.
Yeah.
I don't know that that's a high stick. The head was low more than the stick was high.
Yeah. Well,
but a big penalty kill upcoming for the home squad and a good opportunity for Armstrong Cooper.
Well, that line for the Wings has a lot of speed, and they were making things happen on that shift, so it paid off in their favor when they got the call. Frankie's back out there. Watch out, Ollie.
Yeah, before Frankie goes to Hollywood.
Good clear for Dylan Bushy off the face-off win. Pass from Gladney was behind the mark. Here's Weisschott now with it on the move. Hands off. Gorgo slow angle. Rebound chance. And a blocked shot as Dawson Frankie had the whole net, and they finally put it home. And Armstrong Cooper is back in front. Good pressure on their power play.
Yeah, and Luick lost his stick too.
That caused him some problems because he was trying to figure out what to do without the stick, and the next thing you know, they shot it. There's your shot, and there's your nice scramble. He got across, but that's where he lost his stick. And very wise to just take it one time and put it on the net, and that's what Cassidy did.
That's just,
the Wings get the lead back.
Yeah,
every
seesawing
time
back and forth.
SLPCR gets tied, they find a way to fight back, and that's exactly what the coaching staff's really happy about tonight.
Oh, absolutely.
There's that insurance-type marker.
Well, you know, that's what we talked about, is the opportunity to get that insurance goal to go up. But
single assist, senior captain number 12, North Gorgos, power play goal, 5:43 of the third
Gorgos gets the assist on the goal from Cassidy. Armstrong Cooper back in front. Still a lot of game to be played. Lindquist trying to center. Herzog was tied up out front. Back the other way comes Frankie. To center, and he plays it in deep. Jensen behind his own net.
Paid the price for it.
Ahead for Sukup. Sukup. Bumped off the puck along the end line. Continues to battle for it, but Wiestron able to skate away. And back on the power play or going the wings as Anderson was tripped up as he entered the zone.
Yeah, Barsness gonna go in the box, and unfortunately now trailing by a goal, they're gonna have to fight off another power play.
Yeah, well, he chopped
Yep,
him
he
right
did.
He went
He
for
did.
the puck, but
Yep.
he got the skate. And they'll call that every time. It's too bad.
And he knew it. I mean, he knew it immediately that he was going off the ice for 2 minutes.
Yeah, and that's the hard thing about the back check. You just have to really, really skate as hard as you can to get even body-wise, so you can use your body and not your stick.
Minor
But
penalty has been assessed on SLPCR's number 9, Jackson Parsons, 2 minutes for tripping. Minor penalty 6:43, Parsons.
Pass to the point is broken up by Clark. Flips it off the board to himself. Got some room down the wing. From a sharp angle, throws it toward the net. Was deflected in behind. Armstrong Cooper will regroup. Logan Caddy drops it back for McCozak. Near side, Northrop. Denied entry. Recovered by Mac Murphy. Anderson into the zone along the left wing. Stops up. Clark will bump him off the puck. Wolter will recover. He's squeezed off it. Clearing attempt. Stopped up by Northrop. 6 bodies digging for the puck along the near boards.
sure you keep defensive posture on that dig.
Played out. Lichter able to chip it to center. Both teams getting some reinforcements on the ice. Cassidy cross for McCozak. Pass was in the skates of Mac Murphy and cleared again by SLPCR.
Yeah, again, good penalty kill, not letting them set up.
Yeah, they're just making sure they clear it out of the zone, and you're right, and not letting the wings get into the offensive flow.
More than 90 seconds into this power play, they have yet to get a shot on goal. Engberg swings it around the glass, held in by Gladney. Lindquist couldn't clear it either. Gladney's shot stopped. They tried to center the rebound, but it was denied and cleared.
Well, that's how they got their last
Yep.
goal, putting it on the net and getting the scramble. So
That should do it for the power play.
yeah, that will. That's a good kill. Did they have a shot on net?
Just the one
the
right
one.
there
The
at
one.
the end. Anderson had it taken away by Herzog. Tried to center. Stopped up by Gorgos. Herzog can't get it through the traffic. Anderson recovers for Armstrong Cooper. Out to the line. Kept there by Barsness. Jensen will hold. Now forced out to center. Jensen back to his own blue line. Long pass ahead. Herzog trying to get it to Barsness. A lot of red jerseys, and they get it turned up ice quickly. McCozak from a knee sends it across. Murphy dancing around Jensen in the corner. Turnaround shot. Sticked away by Lewick. Tough angle. That one tipped in on net. Lewick covered a whistle and a late stick in and a little bit of pushing and shoving. And
Yeah, and
a
that's
groan from the crowd for the late stick in, and they're going to give him a penalty for
Yeah.
it.
how about
And they
that?
should.
Yeah, they
I thought
should.
that was well after the whistle, and that's even better for the home team than
Right.
if someone had gone and sought a little revenge.
Yep. Yeah. 1001, 1002, 1000. Yeah, okay. 1003. I guess that's long
Yep.
enough.
That puts them in the box. An opportunity for the SLPCR squad to see if they can now even it up again. Seems like that's what they've been doing, just trying to even it
There's
up.
another one they wanted to call.
Not
but
going to get it.
Uh-oh.
Clark can't hold. 2-on-1 developing for Armstrong Cooper. Shot deflected up and out of play.
Good play. Yep. And that's what you have to do. If they get a little break on some puck luck, get back and deny that shot. You don't want them to get a shorthanded chance.
No, definitely not.
Jackson Engberg down the left wing. Gets around the corner in tight, and a save in close for Melcha. Lichter walking in, his shot misses wide off the glass.
Gotta get that on net, get the rebound.
Down low, Engberg up top. Lindquist sidesteps the pressure. Maintains control down into the corner. Top of the circles, his pass deflected out to neutral ice.
Yeah, just keep going, that's what he should have done. There's too much pressure up top.
Lindquist into the zone, hands off, Engberg to Lichter. Back to Engberg. Trying to center, that was broken up. Good stick by Gorgos.
Oh.
Can't clear, and there's Makozak poking it down to the zone. And a good recovery by Andrew Clark.
Yeah, Clark used his speed to get to the puck.
Yeah, and he needed speed because Kozak can wheel.
40 seconds left on the power play.
Yeah, very aggressive pressure on that 1-1 wheel.
Bushy collects behind his own net. Tranby, cross ice. Herzog centering pass denied, stays with it along the boards.
It'll win a battle. And the Wings did.
They did.
Lewick gets it to Tranby.
Whoa.
Playing it back to Wolter.
Armstrong, Cooper.
And that'll do it for the penalty.
Pretty good penalty kill.
Yeah, really good. Nice job by the Wings when they really needed it.
Yeah, they're working hard. The bodies, look at that. Every guy's playing the body.
Tranby flips it out to center. Anderson waits, protects it from Herzog, leaves it off for Gorgos. Off the boards, out to center, right back in for Noah Stout. At center, Mac Murphy just sends it in deep. We're under 5 minutes to play. Takeaway in the corner, centering pass denied. Kicked right to Engberg. Engberg trying to get on his horse again. Kicked around and now sent out by Gorgos. Jensen can't flip it in. Frankie across for Anderson. Anderson stops up. And that's going to be icing.
Yep.
Well, the red team certainly knows when Engberg is on the ice because they step up their game a little bit when he gets near the puck.
And especially with the SLPCR squad missing two of their key components tonight, they can kind of put a little more pressure on Engberg, take him out of the play, and let somebody else try and beat you.
Yeah, but Engberg's done his job. He's he's looking for the next one.
He has done his job.
Again, the defensive effort's been just excellent here. Just the Wings just got that extra goal there.
Out to the point, shot through traffic, save made by Lewick. Jensen off the glass. Kicked at the line by Cassidy. Jensen will recover.
I think they have a lot of soccer players. They use their feet very well.
This one played out to center. Engberg not able to get to it. Held off well by Cassidy. Engberg pressures Gorgos behind. Cassidy up and out of play. Face off in the Armstrong Cooper end. 3:51 to go.
Yep, Cassidy and Gorgos will hopefully get the match they want on the wing side. They want them out every time Engberg's out. The home team with the 3:51. You hope you can slip that line out there without that defensive pair one time.
Face-off win for the Wings. Gaddy behind and now takes it back behind the net. He caught an edge, went down. Lindquist there to challenge. Gaddy pokes it free to the line. Tranby steps up, keeps it in. Gaddy behind his net. Back near side. Tranby maybe fortunate he didn't get an interference
yes,
call.
That's for sure.
No, the puck was heading that way, but it got bumped.
Can't knock a player off his skates when the puck's on its way there.
Yeah, that's true.
Kind of the definition of the penalty. That one gets past Tranby, but he's able to use his stick to battle and keep it alive. Sukup dropping it off. Lindquist walking in and shot off the chest of Melsha. Rebound, hacked at, whacked at. Ends up behind the net. Tied up. Armstrong Cooper able to clear the zone out of the reach of Sukup. Cross ice pass. Barsness had to come back to it, and then his pass off the mark. Sukup all the way back behind his own net. High off the glass. This one's going to go all the way down. Be icing and a face-off in the SLPCR end. They're starting to run out of time. 2:32 to go in period number 3.
Yeah, it's getting down to that time where you got to figure out, okay, why don't we pull in the goalie? And the Wings are trying to figure out, okay, how am I going to counter that? I want my best guys out there.
Got to imagine that it was a Coon Rapids timeout when they went to the 5-on-3, or a St. Louis, or a Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids timeout.
Yeah.
It may have been an Armstrong Cooper timeout to figure out what Engberg.
Oh,
God, he's got speed.
he really does.
Not a lot on it, just a one-handed effort, but able to put a shot on goal. Clark keeping control, moves it over. Tranby's shot, misses everything. Jensen tries to get it toward the net. That's blocked. Sent the length of the ice, and that'll be icing against Armstrong Cooper. And
looks like we have an injured player.
Nope, lost a blade.
Oh, he lost a blade?
Okay. Yep, and that's Makozak.
Oh, okay. Well, hopefully he won't find the blade is what the coaching staff is thinking on the other bench, because he's played well.
It's like blowing a tire.
And there's a timeout. That'll take care of that blade problem, because they want him on the ice.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
and does SLPCR pull the goalie at this point with the offensive face-off? You've got a breather. It's a lot of time to defend.
It is
an empty net.
A lot of time.
But I'll tell you what, Andrew Clark has been really, really good in the face-off dot. Looks like they're going to put him up top, though.
Yeah, they're doing a high umbrella there with a bumper. They try to run a little.
I think they're going
around the horn there. The old guy in front of the net, and then they got two kind of sneaking around here. Yep, there you go. There's your triangle.
Engberg, Sukup, and Barsness.
There's your triangle. You got to get somebody to bite on the top to open that up.
There you see Brock Lewick already on the bench.
All right, they're going for it. That's good attitude. Why not?
Hey,
it's early in the year.
This point, yeah, it's early in the year. And this is something you can work on continually. Now try and put in that pressure down in the Wings end with the extra skater.
But it's just amazing to me that, just 8-10 years ago, you would never pull a goaltender in with more than 2 minutes.
No. And now they pull it,
5, 8, whatever. And it all started with a Hall of Fame goaltender pulling his goaltender.
Yeah.
It's as if he said, the goalie's not that important.
If we have the puck the whole time, it doesn't matter.
So Clark is on the draw, and now, so maybe we did not have a timeout at that point, because now we're both taking timeouts at this crucial juncture. Maybe they were just discussing something.
No, he just saw that setup and thinking, he looked over at the board over there, saw our TV feed, and said, they're going to run a high
there was a guy standing behind us watching the monitor.
It felt as if there was a timeout after the bench minor in the second period that made it a 5-on-3.
Yeah. Well,
apparently not.
We didn't hear it on the referee's microphone feed. Maybe
now we're out of timeouts.
Yes, we should be.
It's not often in hockey that you see the dual timeouts.
Yeah, like
see a lot in football where
basketball.
same thing, get the let them get out there, line up, so you know what their setup is.
Yeah, well, let's see if they
Call
change
timeout.
anything up. Okay. Run the anchor low. Are you going to run the play high or low? Are you going to run off the wall? What are you going to do, Howie?
I'm gonna leave that up to you to decide.
Well, I like the initial setup.
I'm gonna hope that they.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hope they tie it up. That's what I'm hoping.
Well, that'd be nice. It would be fitting. It's been a very even game. Yeah, that's the kind of game that SLPCR would like to win because, you know, we'll keep building and get through a tough night with two of your regular starters out. That'd be a good win for the team.
You bet.
2:07 to go. Net empty at the far end, and now Sukup is taking the face-off. He ties up. Barsness gets it back to Lindquist. Across to Lichter, walking to the center. Lichter, near side, down low. Barsness looking, cross ice in the skates of Clark. He's got to settle it back down, back across. Lichter, a shot, that's deflected. A shot for Engberg, a cover for Melcha.
That's a huge one for Melcha.
Engberg looked down, all of a sudden that puck ricocheted, and he found a gift right there.
Yes,
and
he
there
did.
was a rebound. That's all right. That's good.
Yep.
Took you about 20 seconds or so, and you got a nice opportunity. There it was. Oh, my.
Great opportunity there, guys.
And that goaltender, boy, he got that left foot out there pretty quick, didn't he?
And he was able to cover up on it.
A nice save by Melcha.
Tie up again. Clark digs it free, gives it over to Lichter. Lichter across the top. His shot is blocked by Mikozak. Lichter down low. Engberg up top. Lindquist is shot.
Blocked again.
Mikozak's feeling that one. Engberg in the corner to Clark, and now Barsness. Had it stripped away by Gaddy out to the point. Lichter able to hold. Poked at by Weissjohn, and now sent out to center by Frankie. Lindquist gets it back ahead to Lichter. Chopped away from him by Gaddy. Frankie can't get to it. Lichter across. Sukup will take it off the boards. Under a minute remaining. Sukup on net. Rebound poked away by Melcha, and Engberg fires wide.
Great opportunity.
Lindquist.
He was open.
Yep. He had him down. He had the goaltender down.
Engberg is shot through traffic, misses wide off the end board. Lichter comes all the way down to the corner, tied up there by Gaddy.
Get in there. Help, help, help.
Comes free. Andrew Clark, far corner. Out to the point, Lindquist. To Clark. Cross, and that's off the skate of Lichter. Backed out to center, under 30.
Burns that time.
Clark had it tipped off his stick. Sukup got it back to him. Back in the skates of Sukup.
Get in there. Oh, they won that battle.
Off of the side of the net for Tate Gladney, and that'll be icing. 10 seconds to go.
Wow. Inches. Just inches.
Well, SLPCR's had their chances.
They had
the puck down there the whole time. Yeah. Off the side of the net. Yeah, got to win the draw. And the Wings guy just wants to tie him up. Kick him out. There he goes. Yep. He's going for the stick, Howie. He's just going to tie him up.
Sukup drives off, comes out. Lichter a shot, a rebound. Melcha able to get on top of it. 5 seconds to go.
Great.
Yeah.
Andrew Clark right there poking away at it.
Melcha's played strong.
He really has, and especially here in this last flurry, he's really stood tall.
Yeah, he's made some really nice saves.
Only one shot on goal in this third period for Armstrong Cooper. Lindquist shot didn't get through. This one's cleared, and the buzzer will sound, and Armstrong Cooper skates away with a 1-goal win.
And as you talked with the coach, Howie, he basically said they wanted to concentrate on a defensive mindset, and they sure did. They blocked shots, they battled in their zone, and that's how they won the game.
Yeah, and their goaltender made sure that puck did not get behind him.
Well, he came up with a couple of big saves there in that last couple of minutes in the empty net situation, and we talked about it. He had left some decent rebounds throughout that contest, and there was one in particular late. There was a rebound, and he was able to scramble and poke it away before the SLPCR attacker was able to poke it into an open net.
Well, the game was close. They battled. They did a good job defensively. Spring Lake Park, Coon Rapids, and they got a couple new guys in the lineup getting some experience. So that can help in the long run.
Yeah, and it's a long season. It's early, obviously. And so the Wings will move to 3-3. The SLPCR squad will drop to 2-4. And going into the Hockey Day Minnesota game against Champlin on Saturday.
Champlin's a top 20 team.
And they will be back here on Saturday evening. They are the nightcap.
Yes.
A whole day of hockey here on the outdoor rink, the CTN outdoor rink, mind you, for Coon Rapids Hockey Day. We will have it all live at 5 and 7. Next week it's basketball. Boys basketball against Bloomington Jefferson on Tuesday. Girls against the Greyhounds from Duluth East on Thursday. But that is going to do it for this edition of CTN Sports. Again, the final score, Armstrong Cooper 4, Spring Lake Park Coon Rapids 3. I want to thank everybody out there for joining us and continuing to support everything we do here at CTN. For the entire crew, including Howie Shapiro and Jerry Grant, I'm Joe Young saying good night.